Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Mercy Health Field on the campus of Wapakoneta High School for what some are calling the Game of the Year in Northwest Ohio as the Minster Wildcats tangle with the Marion Local Flyers. Hello, everyone. I'm Danny Holbrook alongside Darren Gilbert and our entire WOSN crew. Our pregame sponsor tonight is Wapakoneta Ford. Visit our new and pre-owned inventory, wapakonetaford.net, or visit us at 613 North Dixie Highway in Wapakoneta. Gilly, what a game we got tonight. It's the best of the MAC. Minster, Marion Local, they've already played once before, and you know Minster wants redemption.
Minster wants redemption. They're finally, it appears to be that they're healthy. I heard your show this afternoon. Niemeyer's healthy, which is a big addition for them. Sure. We know what Steffi's capable of doing. You know, the weather's going to play a little havoc, I'm afraid, tonight. That the wind's starting to swirl, and we got nice rain coming down. But, round two.
Absolutely. Let's take a look at tonight's keys, Gilly. Let's start with the Minster Wildcats.
Now, number one, they've got to keep Marion Local thinking and off balance. What do I mean there? Let's attack in a variety of ways. Run game, RPOs. Also, Steffi with his arm and feet. Number two, maintain sustained drives and move the change with positive possessions. You know, we all know Marion Local is so doggone stingy defensively. Minster's going to have to play in front of the chains and sustain long drives. And number three, minimize Marion Local's extra opportunities and possessions. What do we mean there? Minimize the turnovers and as well as unnecessary penalties, Danny, that shall stall their own drives or extend Marion Local's time of possession.
And Gilly, Marion Local comes in the number one ranked team in the state of Ohio. They're going for a three-peat in state titles. Look, we can talk about them all night. Let's look at the keys for the game for them.
Oh, there's no question. Number one, why fix it if it ain't broken? Continue to do what you do best with fundamental play and execution, whether that be by tackling, blocking, or route running. Number two, I got to believe special teams are going to play a huge part in tonight's game, both kicking and receiving. You know, Marion Local does such a great job of creating short field opportunities, which can lead to points. And number three, just spread the wealth between, your variety of playmakers, whether it be on the ground or through the air.
It's round four, Gilly. It's Marion Local Minster with a berth in the state semifinals. When we come back, we're going to look further at this game, take a look and break it down. You're watching high school football on WOSN. Welcome back to Mercy Health Field on the campus of Wapakoneta High School. Tonight's pregame sponsor is Wapakoneta Ford. You are new and pre-owned inventory at wapakonetaford.net or visit us at 613 North Dixie Highway in Wapakoneta. Gilly, we take a look at Marion Local, and it's a historical defense when you break the numbers down. They give up 2.7 points a game. Gilly, they've given up 36 points on the year. They have 9 shutouts on the year. You and I had the privilege of watching them last week. The defense is as fast of a defense as I've ever seen in high school football.
Well, everything on both sides of the ball, they're fast. Special teams are fast. Just across the board, they have so much athleticism. And I believe it all starts with the linebackers. Louse, Meyer, Heitkamp. And Heitkamp, he's finally healthy. Throw in Benton Sights in there. I mean, it all starts with those four. And then you throw in Isaac Mullenkamp on the end with Stockler and Winter at your nose tackle and defensive end. And on your back end, you've got phenomenal athletes in Bruns, Everman, Pullman, and Noggle. It's just an unbelievably team on the defensive side of the ball.
And you look at Minster, Gilly, they come in averaging almost 40 points a game. They've got a dynamic quarterback in Brogan Steffi. They've got a tremendous running back in Connor Smeezing, and they've got James Niemeyer back, which they didn't have for the first time they played Marion Local.
Yeah, they got Niemeyer at the wide receiver spot. He's back. And, sprinkle in Mr. Albers, 6'7", 235 pounds, the tight end
the
position.
Division one, probably, yeah.
They've got a very potent offense, and then you throw Smeezing in at the running back, along with their fullback, Isaac Larger. It's not often we see fullbacks listed anymore, but, they present some challenges tonight. And in this, weather conditions, I think it's going to be ground and pound by both teams.
Yep, it's the immovable object against the unstoppable horse, Gilly. It's Marion Local, it's Minster. It's going to be a dandy.
It's going to be a great one.
We'll have kickoff right after these messages. Welcome back to Mercy Health Field on the campus of Wapakoneta High School. Tonight's scoreboard sponsor is Holman's Insurance, your trusted local insurance specialist, member of the Wayne Insurance Group with 2 locations to serve you in Chickasaw and Versailles. And our instant replay sponsor tonight is Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken, located in Wapakoneta, Delphos, and St. Mary's. Locally owned and operated, Lee's is not just famous for chicken, we're famous for catering too. No chickens on the field tonight, Gilly. We got some
chickens on the field.
We got some tough boys out there tonight, don't we?
Yeah, there's a lot of thoroughbreds out there tonight.
Yeah, Gilly, we take a look at this game and talk to me a little bit about this weather conditions. I mean, is this a benefit for either of these teams or a hindrance?
You know what? You play the game, but you're playing on a neutral field. It's not grass. Obviously
Sure.
It's, field turf, and but you're going to have to secure the football tonight because it's going to be wet. And I'm sure the towels there are going to be plenty of towels brought tonight, but those towels are going to get damp real quick.
Gilly, we know that there's been some rumors swirling about Justin Knopf, the quarterback. We were here last week. We saw that he was on the sidelines for the second half. He is starting tonight from all indications, and I know you've not heard anything, so we're just going to watch that, that whole situation, see how it develops.
Well, I'm sure, they probably worked those other three quarterbacks and got them reps this week. But, he appeared to have a right lower leg injury and appeared to tighten up on him. And Coach Goodwin and his staff did the right thing and got him in street clothes.
They did, you're right.
I'm sure they probably started treatment right after the game was over with. So let's see what he can give them tonight. Because the big concern is tonight, if he's dinged up, it's going to definitely affect his ability to run the football.
So Marion Local will kick off to Minster, and they will field it at the 15. They'll bring it to the 20. To the 25, he slips, and he'll bring it up to about the 27-yard line. They'll give him forward progress. That was number 8. Dylan Heitkamp was back along with James Niemeyer. So here we go, Gilly. Minster comes out on offense. They are led by quarterback Brogan Steffi. 5'11", 180-pound senior is 168 of 247 for 25 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, and 2,400 yards, and 1,099 rushing and 16
he can
touchdowns.
Spin it.
Gilly,
and he's healthy.
He's got a cannon for an arm, and he's athletic enough that he's got over 1,000 yards rushing. An unbelievable player.
Yeah, he's going to play at the next level. There's no question. It'd be interesting to see what level he decides to attend.
So Steffi will go in the gun. He's got Connor Schmeezing off to the right side. He looks across the field. He's going to throw to the right side, and he's got a man out there, and it looks like the
boy.
Well, I thought it was an interception. They're going to say an incompletion, but it looked like Laus was right on there, and it could have been an interception.
How'd we start the game last week?
Yeah.
He gets it and gets a touchdown, and then turns around. Tonight has the first tackle of the game on the kickoff, and then almost secures an interception.
So here we see Minster coming out very aggressive, Gilly, throwing on first down. They'll go back to Brogan Steffi in the gun. He's got Schmeezing off to the right side. He's got a receiver to the right and the left. 11:38 to go here in the first quarter. We're still scoreless. We'll go 2nd and 10 from the 27-yard line. Steffi will take the snap. He's going to throw back to the right side, and it was nearly picked off.
Guess who?
Goodness, yeah, again, they are going right at Drew Laus on that side, and the MAC defensive player of the
I don't
year.
know if they're going at Drew Laus or they're going for the DB, but
Yeah.
Drew Laus is, what's that word you want to use, just hanging out in the area.
Gilly, Minster comes in this game averaging 38.2 points a game. They rush for 214 yards a game, and they throw for 196. Very well-balanced offensive team.
Well, and to compete with a team like Marion Local, you have to do that, and you've got to set them up and keep them honest defensively. But right now they come out in 2 quick tosses and nearly had 2 turnovers.
Steffi's got a man out there, and he's got a connection to Schmeezing, and he's going to take it to about the 38-yard line, and that's going to be first down, a Wabash Mutual Telephone first down. Tonight's first
There's
down
the
sponsor.
replay
Yeah,
partner.
absolutely. Nice job there by Schmeezing of getting out, and he just laid that right in there for
Sure
only him
did.
to catch it. A nice pass. Our first down sponsor tonight is Wabash Mutual Telephone, proud supporter of Mercer County Athletics.
Pullman stood him up there, got cleaned up by Bryant Meyer.
Gilly, you and I talk about it all the time, about momentum. And I said it on the radio show today that if Minster can come out and they can punch him in the mouth and score first, you got to feel like they'll feel good about themselves.
Yep, absolutely.
So Steffi goes 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. He's got 3 receivers to the right, 1 single to the left. He's going to keep it himself, go right up the middle, and he's going to pick up a nice big chunk, 5 yards. And that's what you get with Brogan Steffi. You get a multi-dimensional quarterback who can throw the ball and run the ball.
Right. Good job by the lineman up front getting hat on hat.
And Gilly, we saw last week Ansonia didn't have a positive rushing yard until the second half, and here already Minster picks up 5 on their first rushing attempt.
Yeah, well, they're trying to loosen them up a little bit with the passing game, and trying to keep the linebackers, at those second levels, making them move laterally and also deepening up. But, great point there. 4-yard gain right there, putting him in a respectable 2nd and 6.
Steffi's going to keep it himself, and he's going to go across the line of scrimmage. Not much going there, maybe a yard and a half if he gets thrown back down. Interesting formation there, Gilly, as they sent Schmeezing into the slot position. They're going to use him a lot in that passing formation.
Big stop right there by Adam Winter. Stepping up, making the tackle.
Bring up the first, 3rd, and 4th of the night here as Minster gets set. Danny Holbrook, Darren Gilbert from Mercy Health Field in Wapakoneta. Big MAC showdown. These two teams played once already this year. Marion Local a 21-0 victory, but score a little closer than that.
It was. Yeah. It absolutely was. I think Marion Local got a couple touchdowns, didn't he, late? Yes, I was
did.
Not there, but, it was 7-0, I believe, at halftime.
Steffi looks to throw. He's under heavy pressure. He's going to run, slips a little bit, comes down to midfield.
I think he's going to be just a little bit short, partner.
He is close to a first down. Gilly, if he's less than – it looks to me like he's less than a yard short. And what will Minster do right now?
Yeah, good pressure there by Marion Local. Brought down there by number 46, Ethan Heitkamp, from his linebacker spot.
Gilly, they're going to keep the offense on the field. And Brogan Steffi and the Wildcats, the first big decision of the night by the coaching staff from Minster. I love the aggressive play call right here.
Coach Whiting barking out what he wants to do.
They'll go 4th and 1 from the 48. Steffi's in the gun. He's got a single receiver to the right. He'll go Schmeezing out to the left side. He's going to keep it himself, and he's going to pick it up. And Brogan Steffi picks up a huge first down for the Minster Wildcats. A big-time run by that young man, and it's a Wabash Mutual Telephone first down, Brogan Steffi.
Good job bouncing it to the outside. Brought down by Benton Seitz along with Andrew Pullman.
Now, Gilly, I can't believe you got to give some love to the big guys up front.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, they went hat on hat, but Steffi did a really good job, doing that jump cut and popping it to the outside. Good vision.
Absolutely. 1st and 10 from the 46 as they go across midfield. Steffi's in the gun. He's got Schmeezing off to his left side. He's got 2 receivers to the right. He's going to keep it himself as he goes up the middle, and he is hit hard. He is hit hard. Thrown down. Boy, you saw his helmet jerk back, Gilly, and he picks up maybe a yard and a half, 2 yards.
Yeah, all spearheaded by number 51. Heitkamp and Meyer both collectively on the stop. No gain there.
Ethan Heitkamp, boy, he laid the wood on that hit, did he not?
Yeah, and he was dinged up there for a period of time throughout the season, and he appears to be back to nearly 100%. And
Adam Winter really came in and helped clean that one up. We'll go 2nd and 10 from the 46, 7:49 to go here in the first quarter. Still 0-0 on the scoreboard. Steffi's in the gun. He's got Schmeezing off to the right side. He's going to roll to the right side. He's under heavy pressure, and he's going to keep it himself, and he's going to go down, and he's going to go down at about the 49-yard line. Not much happening there, and you saw the pass rush there from the local.
Yeah, that was Seitz, and Seitz had a direct path to him, and Steffi, I think, just decided to step up and get back as much as he could, Danny, because he knew he was in a heap of trouble.
That'll bring up 3rd and 15, Gil. A big-time play here for the Minster Wildcats. Boy, this is a tough one at 3rd and 15. This is not where you want to be against this Marion Local defense.
Yeah, and, Marion Local could toy with him a little bit and, switch up their coverage, knowing they have them in 3rd and long situation.
Steffi's going to keep it himself. He's going to look down. He throws to the right side. He's got Schmeezing out there. No blockers in sight, and they're going to lose yardage on that play. That is right there what I'm talking about with that Marion Local defense. Fundamentals. They all stayed home. Nobody went for the play, and they all stayed in their direction.
Yeah, it's a really good job there by Bruns to start with, stepping up and just making a good form tackle. Got a teammate coming in there, number 42, Brian Meyer. Nice job by the Flyers.
So that'll put Minster in punt formation, and back deep for Marion Local is Griffin Bruns. We saw him take one to the house last week, Gil. He is a dangerous return man, and the ball is going to be down at about the 22-yard line. That's where Marion Local will take over. The Flyers come in 13-0, Gilly 8-0 in the Midwest Athletic Conference offensively, and I ain't making these numbers up, Gil. They average 50 points a game. Defensively, they give up 2.7. They rush the ball for 221 yards, and they pass the ball for 159. They are led on the field by Justin Knopf, the 6'2", 185-pound senior. Is 106 of 149 for 1,909 yards, 25 touchdowns, and 4 interceptions, and 560 yards rushing. He is multidimensional.
That just sounds just like Steffi, Very, right. Very comparable to both players.
Knopf's going to throw to the right side. He's got a man out there, and they'll pick up a gain of about 5 or 6. His pass is to Victor Holscher. We didn't talk about Victor Holscher a lot last week. They didn't use him, but he is an absolute speed merchant when he gets in the open
field. They had a touchdown that got called back, remember?
Right, yeah, they do, sure do.
I mean, he's long and athletic and runs really well. Nice play right there by Dylan Heitkamp coming up from the safety position, making that open field tackle.
So here goes Marion Local in the power I. Will go 2nd and 5. Knopf will go under center. He's going to hand off to the first man up, and they're going to get a nice big chunk of change there. And that is number 46, Ethan Heitkamp, and he picks up another Wabash Mutual Telephone first down.
Yeah, nice little block execution there between the guards and the center position. Brought down there by Max Kanapke, but not like you said until they got that first down.
Parker Hess will dot the I in the big power I here, and we haven't talked about him yet. Knopf will go under center. He'll take the snap. He's going to hand to Parker Hess off the left side, and he will go through that line and pick up about 5 yards. Parker Hess, Gil, 5'11", 185-pound senior, 821 yards, 15 touchdowns, Gil, but he averages 7.3 yards a carry. Every other time he touches the ball is a first down.
Watch him carrying the football. He's always leaning forward, trying to get as much as he can. Niemeyer on the stop there for the Wildcats.
They'll go 2nd and 4 from the 43. And we made over that Minster offensive line, and here we go, Marion Local offensive line doing some damage of their own. Knopf will throw off to the left side. He's got Holscher out there, and he drops the ball, and the ball is on the turf. And I do not believe that's going to be a reception, Gil.
Well, that's going to be – that's okay.
We're going to take a look here on our Lee's Famous Recipe instant replay. No, that's not a catch.
That's a bobble.
Yeah, that is a little bobble there. But, boy, Minster was all over that, weren't they?
Yeah, that's one of those that he was already looking upfield. He's got to secure the football.
And there, Gil, you see, when they want Victor Holscher to get out in space, they know exactly what they have with his athletic
Absolutely.
ability. Yeah. So Drew Louse will bring the play in, and Knopf will go back. He'll bring his troops to the line. We'll go 3rd and 4 from the 43. Then Knopf will go into the pistol. And he's got 2 receivers off to the left, and there goes Louse flexing out. Knopf's going to keep it himself, and he's going to pick up a first down. That is another Wabash Mutual Telephone first down. So there you see Justin Knopf.
He just put his head down, squared his shoulders, and said, tackle me.
Yeah, look, and apparently, look, there's no injury there. He looks really healthy on that run.
Yeah, Heitkamp stepping in there with the tackle, but not until
you look up there,
Mr. Knopf with that first down.
You look up in the lights and you see that rain just coming down, and it's nasty conditions as it swirls out on the field. Knopf will go under center. He's going to pitch the ball back to Louse, and he's going to go to the left side, and he's got a hole out there, and he rolls to the 40, to the 35, to the 30. And this is Heitkamp as he goes to the 20, and he gets into the 15, and he's dragging people. Are you kidding me?
Big effort there by that young man.
And I said Heitkamp, that is Parker Hess. My apologies, Parker Hess, just showing you why he is a talented running back. And he breaks 3 tackles there. Here comes number 4. Here's number 5, and he's dragging guys.
Yeah, the white uniforms are just hanging on for dear life. Finally brought down by Gabe Bornhorst.
And they are in the Homan Interiors Red Zone. Tonight's Red Zone sponsor is Homan Interiors in New Bremen. Creating each version of home is the fulfilling work that keeps us going and striving to deliver the best quality care. And they'll take it right up the middle there. And let me get a number on that ball carrier as there's just a pile. And that is number 46 there, Ethan Heitkamp. So they're going to stay true to form and just continue pounding the rock against that Minster defensive front.
Homan and Bornhorst, on the stop.
So we'll go 2nd and 7 from the 9-yard line. This is a Minster defense, Gil, that only gives up 13 points a game. So it is a stingy defense. When you compare them to Marion Local, it looks like not a lot, but it is. So Knopf will go under center. He's going to hand the ball off. This is Hess again. He goes to the 5, and he gets to about the 4-yard line. Parker Hess with the carry.
So Niemeyer on the stop along with Will Kanapke.
That's going to bring up 3rd and 3 from the 5. They can get a first down here, Gil, with 2:45 to go in the first quarter.
Really good job with form tackling there by the Wildcats. Yeah, these Marion local running backs, you're almost going to have to go high and low on them.
Yeah.
They're just so doggone explosive.
So they'll go Knopf under center. He's going to fake the pitch, and they'll go back on the left side, get to the goal line, and that is number 34, Drew Louse, and he does not get in, but he does get another Wabash Mutual first down, so they'll go 1st and goal from the 1-yard line.
Yeah, I think Niemeyer right there just saved the touchdown.
So
boy, what a luxury right there, 1st and goal to 1.
Well, you've got Ethan Heitkamp, you've got Drew Louse, you've got Parker Hess. They just keep coming at you, Gil. They've got that big, beefy offensive line, and they just do a tremendous job. Knopf will go under center. He's going to hand the ball off right up the middle. He does not get in.
Play.
Ethan Heitkamp went into the middle of that in an incredible play by the Minster defensive line. And
somebody submarined him. Was it number 21? Oh, yes. Well, let's see who's coming up off the stack.
James Niemeyer was on top of the pack. Yeah. That is an unbelievable play by the Wildcat defensive front there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line.
Took his legs right out from underneath him. Nice job. Good job with penetration by the defensive line and the second-level linebackers.
So they'll hand it the first man up, and he'll go into the touchdown. It is a Busher Electric touchdown. Tonight's touchdown sponsor, Busher Electric, is a full-service electrical contractor servicing the area communities for over 40 years. You can depend on Busher Electric for all your electrical needs. So Marion local with 1:20 to go in the first quarter. They strike first, and they lead 6-0 on a 1-yard plunge by Ethan Heitkamp. Made it look easy, didn't it, Gil?
Ooh.
That was something impressive. So Bills will come out and try to tap on the extra point. Carson Bills. Wind's still kicking up here and rain coming down awful hard. And kick is up, and it is good. With 1:20 to go in the first quarter, the Marion local Flyers strike first. They lead the Minster Wildcats 7-0. We'll be back right after these messages. Tonight's first quarter sponsor is Betty's Natural Foods, your partner for better health. Come and see us at Betty's Natural Foods in Osgood. Tonight's Marion local premier sponsor is OPAC in Osgood. For all your industrial painting, staining, and assembly needs, call OPAC. So Marion local throws the ball, runs the ball, does pretty much what they want to do, and they take the early lead 7-0. Now, Gil, I don't think Minster's intimidated at all.
No.
But you saw Marion local really flex their muscle.
Well, and this is going to be to see how Minster's going to respond, because obviously Marion local threw the first punch.
Sure.
You know, and they're going to go for the knockout blow. Let's see what the Wildcats do on this second possession.
And they field the ball at the 20. They'll get to the 25, to the 30, and a nice job of getting to the 35, 36-yard line. So a terrific job there by number 8 for the Minster Wildcats. That is Dylan Heitkamp. Does a great job of getting Minster really good field position.
Yeah, nice little jump cut action right here.
Yeah, you
Boom.
saw him find the hole there, and a great job there by that young man. So 1:13 to go here in the first quarter. The Minster Wildcats down to the Marion local Flyers 7-0. Danny Holbrook, Darren Gilbert, round 4 of the Ohio High School football playoffs. And
Man, time flies.
It does, doesn't it? We just started the playoffs a couple weeks ago.
Girls basketball started last night?
Yeah.
Boys start next Wednesday.
So Brogan Steffi will go into the pistol. He's got Smeezing off to his right side, and he's going to keep it himself. And he goes through the line and picks up maybe a yard and a half. And, boy, you see the plan tonight is they're going to try to use his athletic ability to get him out in space.
Boy, Isaac Mullenkamp just did a great job with that explosion from that defensive end position, beating the tackle for his own solo stop there by that young man.
Bring up 2nd and 8 from the 39-yard line. Brogan Steffi will go in the gun. He's got Smeezing off to the left side. He's got a receiver to the right and to the left. He's going to give it to Smeezing. He goes off the right side, and he wiggles and waggles and finds about 3 yards. Nice job there by Smeezing to find a hole and pick up a good gain for the Wildcats.
Isaac Mullenkamp on the stop.
Connor Smeezing, 137 attempts, Gilly, 859 yards, 14 touchdowns, averages almost 65 yards a game, and 6.1 yards a carry. So quality back. And that will wrap up the first quarter of play. After one quarter of play from Wapakoneta High School, the Marion Local Flyers lead the Minster Wildcats 7-0. We'll have second quarter action right after these messages. Tonight's second quarter sponsor is Betty's Natural Foods, your partner for better health. Come and see us at Betty's Natural Foods in Osgood. And our timeout sponsor tonight is brought to you by Burke Petroleum, now offering propane for residential, farm, commercial, and industrial users. Burke Petroleum, dependable, available. Call 1-800-776-3097. So, chilly weather's got my speech a little.
No, I was thinking being you both need to go down to see Betty.
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially after next Thursday.
Yeah, we need natural food, don't we?
You and your mashed potatoes and gravy. Oh, nice run.
Nice run there by Brogan Steffi as he's going to pick up another Wabash Mutual first down. And look, I know they're down 7-0, but you got to feel good about the fact that they are moving the ball. This is the second time they've been in enemy territory across the 50-yard line, and it's all been on the legs of Brogan Steffi.
Yeah, nice kick-out block there by Dylan Heitkamp to spring him. Nice job.
They'll go 1st and 10 from midfield. Steffi will go into the pistol. He's got Smeezing off to his left. He's got a receiver off to the left, and he's got a receiver in the slot position on the right side. He's going to take the snap. He'll go Smeezing off the left side, and you saw, I don't know how else to say that, but Ethan Heitkamp was there waiting. He was there waiting
along with his teammate, number 59, Isaac Mullenkamp. My goodness gracious.
And it didn't look like much, but they gained a yard, and he went across the 50, and Ethan Heitkamp said, hello there, and a collision there on the 49-yard line.
Yeah.
So that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
Is that what you call that?
A collision, yeah. So Steffi's in the gun. Now he's got two receivers off to the left and a single receiver. He got Niemeyer off to the right side. We haven't called his name yet. Steffi's going to look. He's got Niemeyer in the middle of the field, and he misses him. He just missed James Niemeyer, and I saw him creeping out there, Gilly. That's why I called his name, and he went across the middle of the field, and he just misses him.
Yeah, he threw it just a little bit too far in front of him, but you know what? Niemeyer, don't tell me he's not looking ahead looking for blue jerseys and yellow hats, because they were all surrounding him. And they will hit you, as we saw last week.
No, they'll hit you. Ain't no doubt.
But it was a good look, really good look.
Yeah. So some confusion on the Minster side as they're trying to get some guys off the field. They'll go 3rd and 9 from the 49. Steffi will go in the gun, and he looks across the field and get his instructions from Coach Whiting. And I think they're going to call a timeout, Gilly. They were a little confused. They had guys coming in and out. So, yep, and there's a timeout on the field. We're going to take a timeout here in the booth. You're watching high school football on WOSN. Welcome back. Tonight's Marion local premier sponsor is OPAC in Osgood. For all your industrial painting, staining, and assembly needs, call OPAC. And tonight's Red Zone sponsor is Home and Interiors in New Bremen. Creating each version of home is the fulfilling work that keeps us going and striving to deliver the best quality we can. Home and Interiors are Red Zone sponsor. So a good time out there, Gilly. They looked a little discombobulated, so a great call by the coaching staff.
Well, it's a big possession.
Absolutely it is.
Getting the ball back, after Marion Local went down the field and punched it in.
So Steffi will go in the pistol. They've got 3 receivers off to the left. Now they're going to bring Smeezing into the slot position. They're going to tighten that formation up just a little bit at 3rd and 9 on the 49. And there you see Niemeyer go to the middle of the pack there on the left side. And a high snap. And Steffi's under heavy pressure, and he's going to lose yardage. And the Marion local defense sniffed that play out from the beginning.
Holy smokes, look at their lateral movement right down the line of scrimmage. Then you're stepping up from the secondary. Pullman along with Isaac Mullenkamp right there for the stop.
So Minster will go back in punt formation, and we'll see Charlie Winter will come on to punt. And they've got Griffin Bruns back at the 20, so a nice punt there as he drives Bruns way back. And it's going to go out of bounds at the 11-yard line. So a great punt there by Minster as they've got Marion Local backed up at the 11-yard line. So That's exactly what Minster needed. They
needed that.
Yeah, they moved the ball. It's almost a bend but don't break mentality by Minster. We're going to let you have a few yards here and there, but we're going to, toughen up on third.
Well, Marion local, with the elements tonight. Now the rain appears to have stopped, for the benefit of, Minster, because Steffi throws the ball. But Marion local does such a good job putting 8 and 9 in the box.
And we've got a huge crowd on tap tonight, even for nasty weather conditions, Gil, as both these schools are represented. Knopf's going to go under center. He's going to pitch the ball back off the right side. And there you see number 45 for Marion local, and he just churns the yards out. He just keeps churning. Parker Hess. Watch this, Gil. He catches the ball.
You want me to say it?
Yeah, I do.
Rumbling, bumbling, stumbling. Dun.
He's close to a first down.
John Madden would be proud.
He would. They'll go 2nd and 1.
Max and Will Kanapke on the stop.
Sounds just like him. 2nd and 1.
Easy, Tiger.
From the 19. 9:30 to go. Marion local leads 7-0. Knopf's going to go in the gun. He's got him bunched up on the right side, 3 receivers, and he's got a single receiver to the left. Knopf's going to keep it himself. He's going to pick up that first down and more, and he'll go out of bounds after a pickup of about 6 yards. So another Wabash Mutual telephone first down.
Yeah, somebody got him on the far side, just enough on the jersey. I think that was Will Kanapke pushing him out at the boundary, but not until another first down.
These folks out here are weather worthy. They are bundled up to the nines, are they not? And it is nice and toasty in the press box.
Well, it is, but it ain't when we walked up here.
Oh, I know. We had to walk up here.
Poor language right there.
That's right.
Or English, but we weren't walking up here.
Knopf's going to hand it up to the first guy through. And there's a flag on the play, and Parker Hess picks up about 12 yards, but it's in the area of holding, so we'll see if that one's not brought back. And I believe it is going to be holding, but we'll see the official call here. Yep, and that's what they did, call the holding on the offense. And they're going to call that one on Kyle Ungren, the offensive tackle. Don't see a lot of penalties on the Marion local side. They are very, very disciplined.
Yes, they are.
9.
Hey, you're going to get away with what you can get away with.
Well, yeah.
Until you get caught.
Yeah, you're still high
Then you change your game.
Absolutely. So we'll go 1st and 10.
And those defensive linemen are told if they're held to throw their hands in the air.
1st and 20 from the 21-yard line. Knopf's will go in the gun. He'll split him out to the left side. He's going to throw to the left side, and he's got his receiver out there, and he catches the ball at the 20 and go to about the 25. This is Victor Holscher. And Holscher will take it up to about the 27-yard line. Victor Holscher, Gilly, the 6'2", 180-pound senior, has 1,164 receiving yards, 18.8 yards a catch, and 18 touchdowns.
That's phenomenal.
My guy knows how to get to the end zone.
Cole Richard, great job right there, shedding that block and making the stop.
They'll go 2nd and 14 from the 27. Big-time play here for the Minster defense as they can put Marion local in a hole on 3rd down, and Knopf's going to keep it himself, and he's going to pick up big yardage as he gets to the 38-yard line. And
Niemeyer on the stop. Let's take a look at this replay. Great job up front. Pulling guard. He didn't even have anybody to block. He's out there leading the truck, and good job right there.
He did not pick up a first down as he's 2 yards short. So 3rd and 2 from the 38. We'll see what the Minster defense can do against this Marion local front that's pretty much dominated the first half. Knopf will go in under center. He's going to flip the ball back, and a nice defensive play. I don't think they got it, Gil. And you saw number 12. Number 12 for Minster.
They got it. They've a great play there. Yeah.
Nice,
watch this
Steffi.
here.
Watch this. Watch
Appeared
Steffi.
to be
Steffi
coming up and then letting his teammate.
And it is 4th and 1 from the 39, and Marion local is going to go for it here. So a big-time play in this game as our Marion local is going to go on the 39-yard line. You like the call, Gil?
Yes.
You just like
I mean, again, if it ain't broke.
Knopf's going to hand it off to the first guy, and he's going to pick it up easy. And he'll go through that line. He picks up another Wabash Mutual telephone first down. That is number 46.
Good job up front by the men. Little double team action inside.
Ethan Heitkamp, big-time play there. Picks up another first down, so Marion Local keeps the chains moving.
Well, their belief is they can't be stopped on fourth down.
You got to have
so they're going to go for it. Yeah,
absolutely.
You don't put these number of victories in a row
exactly.
without having that confidence.
Yep. Knopf's going to go under center. He's going to hand the ball off. This is Hess.
Oh,
Hess
nice
is
play.
taken down. A nice play there. Number 20 for the Wildcats. Dominic Meyer comes up and just hits him hard there.
That's Kanapke, 26. Yeah, one of his linebackers.
Excuse me, I had the wrong number there.
You know what's interesting, Danny? You look at the defensive starters for Minster, all seniors.
Yeah, Gilly, that's a really interesting point. 19 of 22 are senior starters on this team.
Yep.
I mean, they've played in some big-time games.
They played in some big-time games, and they've been very successful.
That goes 2nd and 11 from the 41. Knopf's going to go under center. He's got a man in motion. Going to hand it off, go off the left side, and not much going there. The Minster defense stiffens up, and a great job there of gang tackling. Ball carrier was number 45 for the Flyers, Parker Hess. So
Niemeyer and Will Kanapke partner on the stop. Oh, yeah, 3rd and just inside of 10 yards.
Bring up 3rd and 9 from the 43. So the Minster Wildcat defense has stiffened up here with 5:23 to go here in the second quarter. And Gil, weather conditions are a little better than what we saw last night in Cleveland with the Browns and the Steelers.
Oh, my goodness. Start the game with hardly any snow and end with a blizzard.
So Knopf will go into the pistol. He's got a receiver off to the left. He's going to roll to the right side. He's under pressure, looking for somewhere to go, and he's not going to make it. And he's going to be taken down, and it's going to bring up 4th and about 7. And, Gil, they've got a big decision to make here.
I think that was Cole Albers with the big stop, but it all started with the pressure coming from the safety position. Coming all the way up was Dylan Heitkamp.
Yeah, there you saw big number 85, Cole Albers, 6'8", 230. Marion Local is going to punt, and Schmeezing will go back to the 25. He is a dangerous return man, Gilly, if he gets the ball in the open field. And there's some movement. They're going to back Marion Local up some more. So everything going Minster's way right now, even though they're down 7-0. Momentum starting to turn a little bit for the Wildcats.
Yeah, this is where they've just got to get the football, take care of it, don't give Marion Local another possession. In the second quarter and try to get something out of it. We're at 4:35 to go and counting here in the second quarter, quick second quarter.
So Marion Local in punt formation, they'll kick the ball deep and a nice punt to Schmeezing, and he'll fair catch it at the 30-yard line. So what a great coverage there by Marion Local. You saw number 5 for the Flyers, Braden Mesher, get down there.
Didn't take him long.
And Braden Mesher is the reason he had to fair catch it, because he got down there so quick.
He played really well last week,
yes,
especially on the defensive side of the ball. He's a kid, along with Cole Richard, that played AAU with us. And you know what? Those kids are gamers. They're very athletic and not afraid to hit you.
So 4:24 to go, Gil. 7-0. We knew it'd be a slugfest. We really did.
Sure.
Marion Local, a great drive to put that ball in the end zone, but Minster playing well themselves with a chance to take this ball down and tie this thing up.
Yeah, and right now, Marion Local's got to feel good. They got that touchdown on the board. Now you're going to turn it over your defense. It's so doggone stingy.
Steffi's going to throw, and he's going to throw deep down the left side. He's got Niemeyer out there, and the connection is made. James Niemeyer catches it at the 38-yard line, and Minster's in business.
I'll tell you what, you want to talk about threading the needle.
What a hit. Pullman
laid the wood to him, didn't he?
He did. James Niemeyer with a big-time catch and another Wabash Mutual telephone first down.
Well, he's one of those pieces that was dinged up.
They'll go 1st and 10 from the 42. 4:05 to play. Minster on the drive, down 7-0. Danny Holbrook, Darren Gilbert from Mercy Health Field on the campus of Wapakoneta High School. Round 4 of the Ohio High School football playoffs. Brogan Steffi looks to throw it again. He's going to throw to the left side. He's got a man out there, and it was nearly picked off. His intended target was number 14, Noah Schwederman, and he almost had – there was no one around him, Gil.
No, that ball's a little bit lower, into his pocket where he can catch it. There was a heck of a seam right there for him to run.
So Minster comes out. They try to establish the run early, and they find out that they can throw the ball through the air and having some success here. Boy, if he'd have made that connection, there was nobody around him.
Well, and guess who hasn't had a target yet? Exactly. Mr. Albert.
That's right.
We know what he's got, 6'7", yeah.
So Brogan Steffi's in the gun. He's got him backed up, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. There goes Schwederman, and Steffi's going to keep it himself, and he's going to go across the 40 to the 37 and picks up a nice gain of about 5 yards. Brogan Steffi, there you see the athletic ability there.
Yeah,
you look at
he was dead in the water right there, partner, and his second effort and slithering his way through there, he took nothing and made something out of it. Got about 6 yards.
Great job by our camera crew getting the Lee's Famous Recipe instant replay as they do a great job. They are cold up there tonight, our camera people.
Oh, my goodness.
They do a great job.
They do a great job.
Yeah, Kelsey and Derek, they do a fantastic job. So here goes Steffi, 3:14 to go. He's got him split to the left. Schmiesing goes in motion, and Steffi's going to keep it himself, and he's going to pick up a nice gain, and he's close to another Wabash Mutual first down. And the Minster Wildcats are saying they got the first down. We'll have to wait and see, but the fake to Schmiesing, and Steffi keeps it.
Good
The
job.
key to that, Gil, was he broke the first tackle.
Yeah, he broke Bryant Meyer's initial tackle. I think that's one Meyer would like to have back. He had him around the ankles, and it was just the strength and the effort to break free, and that being Steffi. Yeah, 4th and 1. Heck yes. This is if you're Minster, you gotta like it. 4th and 1, under 2:30 to go.
And it looks like they're having some equipment problems here with Brogan and Steffi's helmet, trying to get that fixed. 2:20. The clock is running. And
I think he's just going to burn the timeout.
Minster's going to take a timeout. There's a timeout on the field. We're going to take a timeout here in the booth. You're watching high school football on WOS. Tonight's touchdown sponsor is Busher Electric. Busher Electric is a full-service electrical contractor servicing the area communities for over 40 years. You can depend on Busher Electric for all your electrical needs. And our timeout sponsors are brought to you by Burke Petroleum, now offering propane for residential, farm, commercial, and industrial users. Burke Petroleum, dependable, available. Call 1-800-776-3097. So here come the Wildcats, and they'll pick up the first down. You knew Brogan Steffi was going to keep it, Gil. There's no reason to hand the ball off when you've got a stud like that in the backfield.
Well, he just made his mind up. You know what? You're going to have to tackle me. I'm not going to run around you. I'm going to put my shoulder square to the line of scrimmage. And he bowled his way, got that first down.
Yeah, we got us a game, brother.
We do.
Minster not backing down at all.
Well, in Minster's situation, they've got 2:12 to go. They're driving. The thing you don't want to do is give the football back to Marion Local.
That's a great point. So Steffi will go in the pistol. He's got Schmiesing off to the right side. And they got a bunched formation there. No receivers to the left. They're going to give it to Schmiesing, and he is going to be taken down. And there you saw
Mr. Heitkamp.
Ethan Heitkamp, the 5'11 senior, just everywhere on the field. These linebackers are fantastic for Marion.
Yeah, he beat looked like the right tackle was coming downhill to try to clip Bach there, right, to make contact on him, and he just beat him to the spot.
That clock continues to run, Gil. 1:30 to go here until halftime. Marion Local leads 7-0. Steffi's going to go to the pistol. He's got 2 receivers to the right. He's got James Niemeyer split real far to the right. Steffi's going to take the snap. He's going to look across, and he's going to throw. No, he's going to keep it himself. He's under heavy pressure, looking for anybody. Gets to the 30 and going to try to get out of bounds, Gil? Are they going to stop the clock? He did get out of bounds, yeah. So they had a plan, but it did not go to fruition. So Steffi gets out of bounds.
Yeah, Pullman pushed him out over there on the far boundary. Appeared to be a gain on 1, maybe. Gain of 1, pardon me.
Yeah, it'll bring up 3rd and 9 from the 28.
Minster with 1 timeout left.
Third and 9 from the 28. Steffi goes to the gun. He's got Schmiesing off to the right side. He's got 3 receivers on the right side and a single receiver off to the left. He's going to look across the field. He's going to throw to the left. He's got his man out there, and a strike is made, and he'll go to the 14-yard line, and they'll pick up another Wabash Mutual first down, and the reception is made by number 8. That is Dylan Heitkamp out there.
Yeah, Pullen and Bryant Meyer on the stop. Did you notice, Danny, they took Albert out of the game and brought another wide receiver and spread him out a little bit. Big play right there by the Wildcats. Big first down.
So they'll go 1st and 10 from the 15. They'll set them out 3 to the right side, 1 single receiver to the left. Schmiesing in the backfield. Brogan Steffi's going to keep it. He's going to go up the middle, and he's tripped up, and maybe a yard, Gil, as he gets right across the line of scrimmage. And now you're under a minute, Gil. You got to think. You got one timeout left. You really got to move it along here.
Well, I'm sure they've got a 2-minute drill in, partner. Let's just see if they can execute it. And again, stingy defense inside that, especially inside the 15.
They're in the home and interiors red zone, the Minster Wildcats. Steffi's going to look across the field. He's under pressure. He's going to throw to the left side, and it's off the hands. And there you go, Gil. There's the first connection there. He tries to go to Cole Albers as he just misses Albers as he dives. And we've got a flag on the play.
I'm wondering if it's a defensive holding.
Boy, if that's the case, it's going to be an automatic first down. And let's see what the official call is.
Pass interference.
Pass interference. That's going to be a first down, Gil. Getting real interesting, brother.
It is.
And that ball is going to be placed at the 7-yard line with 32 seconds to go. Really hard to score against Marion Local in the red zone because they are so fast and aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
So here's Brogan Steffi. He's in an empty backfield. Schmeezing goes into the slot on the right side, and Marion Local is going to take a timeout with 32 seconds to go until halftime. Marion Local takes a timeout. We'll take a timeout here. You're watching high school football on WOSN. Tonight's scoreboard sponsor is Holman Insurance, your trusted local insurance specialist, member of the Wayne Insurance Group, with 2 locations to serve you in Chickasaw and Versailles. And Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken is our instant replay sponsor in Wapak, Delphos, and St. Mary's. Locally owned and operated, Lee's is not just famous for chicken, famous for catering too. So Gilly, the Minster Wildcats have put a drive together. They are knocking on the doorsteps. They are right now in the home and interiors red zone. They are at the 7-yard line with 32 seconds to go. Steffi's in the backfield. He's got Schmeezing directly behind him. He's going to spread Niemeyer clear out to the right side. Make sure you watch that. He's 6'2" on the right side. He's in single coverage, Gil. Steffi's going to keep it himself. He follows these blocks. Nothing going, and he squeaks through to about the 5-yard line. And now you got to think about taking that timeout as the clock continues to run with 22 seconds to go. And that's what they're going to do. And I think that's the right call, Gil. You call them over. You get 2 plays in. You know you got 20 seconds. So This is a big-time decision here. Yeah. So tonight's timeouts are brought to you by Burke Petroleum, now offering propane for residential, farm, commercial, and industrial users. Burke Petroleum, dependable, available, 1-800-776-3097. So I started to say because this has got me rattled here. This is a drive that I don't know that a lot of people saw coming. Now, we know that Minster can score quick. They've got some great players. They've got a lot of guys who can stretch that field, but they've just taken it the old-fashioned way, ran, pass.
Yes.
So I don't know what happened down on the field, but the Marion Local crowd was excited and upset about something, so I'm not real sure what the call is.
What's coming down again.
Here comes the rain, snow. What, is it rain or snow, Gil?
Can't tell.
Yes, just say yes.
All the above.
Yeah, we got some great shots when you look up there in the eye of the lights, and boy, how do these kids not have sleeves on, Gilly? They're a lot tougher than me.
You said it, not me.
So Steffi and the Wildcats will go.
Oh, boy,
first
look at this
5
matchup
from the
over here on the
5-yard
right.
line. You got Niemeyer clear off to the right side. Steffi's in the pistol. He's going to keep it himself. Looks across the field. He throws to the right side, and Niemeyer was the intended receiver, and a great job by the Marion Local defensive back. And I can't get a number on that young man, but a great job of protecting the pass there.
It looked like Bruns.
I believe it was Bruns, number 15.
So I thought they were going to run him to the back pylon.
And Gilly,
they brought him
and almost
across the middle.
Not a bad thing, Gil, because if you're not going to score, an incomplete pass stops the clock.
Sure.
So a great job there. And that's what they did, Gil. They put time back on the clock. That's what the Marion Local folks were upset about, because we went to break at 20 seconds. And yeah. So Steffi will go into the pistol.
And again, they have an opportunity here that they could throw it again.
Steffi's going to throw to the right side, and the pass is over the head, and his intended target was Dylan Heitkamp. Boy, that was close to being a lateral behind the line of scrimmage.
That's where
we're going to see where they mark the ball at.
They are going to call it. Sure.
That's exactly what you're talking about, Gil. That ball is going to be placed at the 13-yard line, so a loss on that play.
Now, they have a little more room receiver-wise, you know what I'm saying,
Sure,
to throw to the end zone, but you're putting yourself in a vulnerable position unless you have a really good place kicker.
Right.
And in these conditions, I don't know if I'd –
well, you got to believe Cole Albers, the 6'8" tight end, has got to play a role here. And Steffi's going to keep it himself. And he looks under heavy pressure, and he's going to be sacked. And that is exactly what Minster did not need to happen.
Wow.
Brogan Steffi takes a huge loss, and the clock continues to run. And Minster's trying to hurry up and get back. And it's 8-7.
It's Louse.
And we are watching
Louse and Mullenkamp.
Can they get the play off with 2 seconds to go? They got it off. They got the play off. And let's see what happened. And the Marion local crowd on their feet, and the Marion local kids are leaving the field, and no call was made yet.
Well, I don't think it would have counted anyhow. I think Albers was still running to the sideline.
Yeah, I think you're right. Well, that'll do it. After one half of play from Wapakoneta High School, the Marion local Flyers lead the Minster Wildcats 7-0. We'll be back with second half action right after these messages. Welcome back to Mercy Health Field here on the campus of Wapakoneta High School, where Marion local leads the Minster Wildcats 7-0 in this Division 7 Region 28 final. And Gilly, Marion local's done it on the strength of their defense and the strength of that offensive line.
Wow, and give a lot of credit to Minster. They took the football right down the field. You know, clock management was excellent, but the old bend don't break attitude of Marion local, you know, where did they have the ball? They had it at the inside the 5,
at the
right?
5-yard line. They got a penalty, and they pushed the ball back. And then Brogan
the big
Steffi,
sack.
takes
that
the big
sack. And, you know, it's unfortunate Minster's going into the locker room not coming away with any points. However, as a coaching staff, you can tell those kids, hey, you know what? You're driving the ball. We're being successful. We just got to continue to do the little things defensively, and we're going to get our opportunities again to score if you're, you know, Coach Whiting and his staff.
It's halftime. Marion local leads 7-0. We come back. Second half action right here on WOSN. Welcome back to Mercy Health Field on the campus of Wapakoneta High School. Tonight's third quarter sponsor is Betty's Natural Foods, your partner for better health. Come see us at Betty's Natural Foods in Osgood. And tonight's Red Zone sponsor is Home and Interiors in New Bremen. Creating each version of home is the fulfilling work that keeps us going and striving to deliver the best quality we can. So, Gilly, we just get ready to start the third quarter. What an unbelievable first half we had. We knew it was going to be a slugfest. Minster takes the ball down the field to end the first half and can't get it in the end zone. They're down 7-0.
Oh, they're right here in the game. You know, unfortunately, they didn't come out with any points there. But a lot of positives can be taken going into that halftime speech. And, you know, they were in the same situation, during the regular season, 7-0.
Yeah.
And, you know, Marion local scored a couple in the second half to make it 21-0. And we were just talking here at halftime, you know, is it one of these situations where they're going to take and just turn Mr. Steffi loose and let him rip the ball all over the field, you know, trying to get his receivers open. But the problem they're going to run into, they're going to have to get, you know, those 5 guys across the line of scrimmage, the linemen, to make sure that they're blocking and maybe, you know, leaving the back in the backfield to do some chipping, because Marion local does such a great job with dribble penetration.
You're not in basketball mode.
With penetration, both at the front line and also in the second levels with the linebackers.
Well, I think you and I both agree that Marion local's rush defense, they only give up 47 yards a game. I think if Minster's going to win this game, they've got to put the ball in the air, and that's easier said than done, because the defensive backfield for Marion local, really athletic. So Minster will kick the ball off the Marion local, and it will go into the end zone. A fantastic kick, and Marion local will bring it out.
Do you know who was that kicked that?
For Minster?
Yeah.
I didn't get a number.
Mr. Steffi.
Mr. Brogan Steffi, of course. Brogan Steffi will kick that one. He does everything. He's selling popcorn at halftime, and absolutely.
Actually, they got Beckham Steffi, number 22, but I don't think that was him. I think that was Brogan.
That'll bring up 1st and 10 from the 20, and Justin Knopf will bring his troops out.
Well, he looks good. I mean, far as his
he does. He looks
health.
healthy. Yeah, he looks healthy. We talked about that before the show, that his health was in question a little bit, but he's taken all that off the board now. So Knopf will go into the pistol. He's got one to the left. He's got a man in motion. He's got 3 receivers out left. And they'll throw to the backside. This is Victor Holscher. They try to get him out in space. And
nice
a great job
by
there by Brogan Steffi, the athletic play there. And he takes down Victor Holscher. And they've tried that a couple times tonight. And Minster, to their credit, has always been where they need to be.
Yeah, he just got physical right there and went one-on-one with Andrew Pullman and shedded that block and stepped right in and brought down Mr. Holscher.
For a 2-yard gain, that'll bring up 2nd and 8 from the 22. 11:29 to go. Danny Holbrook, Darren Gilbert from Wapakoneta High School. Round 4 of the state football playoffs. And Niles is going to keep it himself. And he's going to be taken down. I don't think he got any gain there, Gil. And a great job there by number 51 for the Minster Wildcats. And that is Gabe Bornhorst, the senior or defensive lineman. Yeah, he blew it up. You're absolutely correct.
Him in Height Camp.
So that's a big-time play, Gil, and the Minster defense comes out of the locker room fired up in the third quarter. It's 3rd and 7 from the 23.
I'd like to have been a fly on the wall, both coaches.
Oh, yeah, so would I.
Both good coaches, and they're both good at making adjustments. Let's see what happens here.
Knopf's going to roll, and he's going to throw to the right. And he's got a man out there completely alone, nobody around him. And you just got to wonder how nobody could go out there and take the receiver for Marion Local, Andrew Pullman. There was no one around him.
Well, they had him matched up with Max Kanapke, and he just beat him to the spot right there. Nice pitch and catch, and Kanapke had to trail him right there and got him out of bounds at the boundary, but not until that first down. Nice pitch and catch by the Flyers.
So that'll be another Wabash Mutual Telephone first down. Wabash Mutual Telephone, proud supporter of Mercer County Athletics. So Knopf will go into the pistol. He'll hand the ball off, first man up to the middle, and he's going to push the pile about 4 yards. And a really nice run on first down by big number 46, Ethan Heitkamp. And boy, Ethan Heitkamp and Parker Hess, what a great 1-2 combination in the backfield.
Well, they're both physical. Just that they're not afraid to get the shoulder square and just play with a high motor. Joey Dwenger on the stop.
They'll bring up 2nd and 6 from the 41. Knopf's going to go back into the pistol. He's got Heitkamp off to the left, and he's going to follow his lead block, and he'll get across the line. And a great job there by the Minster defensive front of closing the gap really quick there, Gil. Brogan Steffi. Boy, he's as good on defense as he is on offense. Brogan Steffi's everywhere.
He's just throwing his shoulders and his body into people. Him and Bornhorst.
That'll bring up 3rd and 5 from the 42. So a big-time third down, and the Minster fans are on their feet.
Yeah, the players are trying to get their fans involved, and players on the sidelines are jumping around. Big play here for the Flyers.
Knopf will go into the pistol. He'll get Hess in motion. He's going to roll to the right side. And that Minster defensive front with a lot of penetration. And there's a flag in late.
Boy.
And that's going to be a hold, Gil. From where the flag was thrown, it looks like it could be a hold. And, boy, that's going to be a big-time problem for the Marion Local Flyer. And it is. That's the second holding penalty we've saw against Marion Local tonight in a crucial situation on a 3rd and 5.
Yeah, really good job by the interior players of the Wildcats, just laterally going down the line of the scrimmage.
Gil, they got to make a big decision here if they're going to go.
Oh, they're going to decline it.
And I think I would too.
Well, yeah, positioning where the football is and the way you're playing defensively, I think Coach Goodwin's decided to punt the football, and that's exactly what they're going to do.
Yeah, Drew Louse will go back to punt, and Schmeezing will go back deep for Minster. Let's see what Schmeezing can do. He's got his feet at about the 28-yard line, and Drew Louse will try to get a good punt off, and a high snap, and Louse had to bring that one down, but a nice high punt, and Schmeezing will he'll let it go, and it'll go out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. So what could have been disaster. Yeah, Drew Louse corrals the ball, and he puts Minster deep, and what a great punt by that young man.
Sure was. Under the circumstances, you betcha.
Yeah. So that'll bring 8:54 in the third quarter here. Minster down 7-0 to Marion Local, and what a game we've had so far. The Marion Local defense is as advertised, folks, and Minster's trying to break that code here. Brogan Steffi will go in the gun. He is in an empty backfield. They've got a receiver to the left and 2 to the right. Steffi's going to keep it himself as they spread the field out, and nothing going there. And, boy, you got to believe Marion Local's seen a lot of that on film because they crashed the party right away.
Oh, they did, yeah. Winner along with Bryant Meyer.
Coach Whiting rocking the khaki shorts tonight in 30-degree weather. He's tougher than I am.
Makes my teeth chatter.
That'll bring.
Where's that toboggan and shorts?
2nd and 9 from the 30. Brogan Steffi will go empty backfield again. They'll go Niemeyer on the far left side and 2 receivers to the right. He looks across the field. He's going to throw. He's going to keep it. He's going to roll to the right. He gets across the 30 to the 35. He cuts it back up to the 40. And a nice run by Brogan Steffi. And he's going to pick up a Wabash Mutual first down. Watch Brogan Steffi from the 20, Gil. He picks up huge yardage for the Wildcats.
He put it in another gear right there and got as much as he could. Give a lot of credit to Winter right there catching him from behind. Big play by the Wildcats.
They have been very effective running the ball out of the pass formations with Brogan Steffi. And Schmiesing is going to go out to the left side.
Well, and his numbers speak for themselves. He's capable of putting it, in the air and also on the ground with his feet.
Bring up 1st and 10 from the 41. Steffi's going to keep it himself. He'll go across the 45. He gets to the 50, and he outmaneuvers him to almost the 46-yard line, and a great run by Brogan Steffi. Gilly, he's going to pick up another Wabash Mutual first down.
How about the line up front? They pulled the guards, and just a great job up front executing their hat-on-hat situation, opening that hole up for Steffi.
And, Gil, that's 20 yards in 2 plays, and Minster has figured something out here. Marion Local's going to have to tighten their belts here as the Wildcats are on the drive.
Well, I think it's a culmination of that, too, partner, that, that first half they were able to move the chains there at the end of the first half.
So Steffi's going to go in the pistol. He's going to hand to Schmiesing up the middle, and a nice pickup of about 4 yards, and it'll take him to about the 45-yard line. So Schmiesing goes to the 45, and they're big offensive line for Minster starting to flex their muscles a little bit.
Yeah, and that's a particular situation where there's a gang tackle there by the Flyers.
Sure is.
5 or 6 of those yellow hats come popping up off the ground. Good job by the Flyers defensively, giving 2 on that one.
Well, that'll bring up 2nd and 8 from the 45. Steffi will go into the pistol. He's got Schmiesing out to the left side. He's got Niemeyer on the right side. Watch James Niemeyer as they haven't targeted him this half yet. Steffi's going to keep it himself. He's looking across the middle. He's going to throw down the right side, and he's got a man, and he's got it. James Niemeyer to the 8. Gilly, it sounds like I know what I'm talking about.
I'll tell you what a big-time throw and a better catch, because I'll tell you what, there was 2 defensive backs right there. That's a thread the needle with a big-time catch.
Almost intercepted by Ryan Homan as he just missed the pass, and it is a Wabash Mutual first down, and they are in the Homan Interiors red zone, Gilly. We've seen this before. We've saw Marion Local let them in the red zone, and they just tighten up here. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, let's see what Minster does, this possession.
Steffi's going to go into the pistol. He's got a receiver to the left. He's going to hand to Schmiesing off the right side. He gets to the 15 and taken down in a great job by number 46, Ethan Heitkamp, just corralling him around the waist to take him down.
Yeah, him and Louse from the linebacker positions. Year in and year out, they always produce solid linebackers. And the 2 Kanapkis, they're not too bad themselves.
That'll bring up 2nd and 8 from the 15-yard line.
Along with Connor Schmiesing, got some really good linebackers tonight. Just really good athletes on the field in general on both sides of the ball.
They'll go 2 out to the left side wide. They'll go Niemeyer to the right side in single coverage. They'll keep Brogan Steffi himself as he gets tripped up, but he does make something out of nothing. Picks up about 3 yards on the stumble, Gil. Because he's so athletic, he kept himself afloat and picked up 3 yards.
Yeah, somebody got him just around the ankles, just enough to throw him off balance. If that's not there, he's going to bounce that thing outside. He may have found his way to the end zone.
It's going to bring up 3rd and 7. They'll go no huddle, Gil, from the 14-yard line, 3rd and 7. He's got an empty backfield. Steffi's going to take the ball. He's under heavy pressure. He's got a man across the middle, and he's a connection made to Niemeyer. Niemeyer brings it in.
Good catch.
And he catches it, and that's a first down, Gil, a Wabash Mutual first down. Let's see what are they calling it a first down? They did not give him the first down, Gil. I thought he had it. It's going to be 4th and inches. Yeah, It is going to be 4th and inches.
See, I thought he was right on the soccer line. Is that where they placed the ball?
That looks like it to me.
Okay.
But they're going to say he's short.
Okay.
And Minster will go 4th and 1 from the 8-yard line. Steffi's going to stay in the pistol. Schmeezing off to the left side. Niemeyer far right side. And they're going to give it to Steffi. And is he going to pick it up? And it looks like he did pick it up. It's going to be close, but I think he did, as the rest of the Wildcats pointing towards. Yeah, it's going to be close.
He's not going to make it much more than a football in length.
Let's see what the officials say. And they are measuring. Boy, this is going to be close. And the officials are talking about it, and they're going to measure. They're going to measure. Boy. This is the biggest play of the game so far. Watch the replay on our Lee's Famous Recipe replay. And, boy, it was second effort all the way. I don't know, Gil. He got pushed back, but if they give him forward progress, maybe.
Depends on where the football is.
Yeah,
there's that visual plane there. Let's see if he extended the football long enough to get the first down.
Boy, it's going to be close.
It is going to be close.
And there's some chain there. He did not get it. He did not get it.
He's a football and a half length away.
So they'll turn the ball over on downs. It looked like he was short, Gil, on the initial surge, but I thought maybe they had the ball in front of him. They would give him forward progress, but it looks like he did not get it. So Marion Local, again, stops Minster in the red zone, the story of the night.
Yeah, so far, yeah. It could very, very easily be 14-7 right now, and Marion Local has just, pinned their ears back defensively and kept them out of the end zone and kept them away from a first down opportunity on 2 drives.
First and 10 from the 8-yard line. Knopf's going to hand the ball off, and nothing going there. Drew Louse hit behind the backfield. Are you kidding me? Minster all over that play. They tried a little reverse action there. Watch when Louse goes in motion, and the Wildcats are Johnny on the spot, and he loses 2 yards.
Yeah, that's Barnhorst along with Schmeezing. Barnhorst, they had 2 guards pulling right there, 2 linemen pulling, and he evaded that block there by those 2 linemen and stepped right in there and got a hat on the ball carrier and brought him down.
Victor Holscher, you see him rolling to the right. Here comes Brogan Steffi, and Brogan Steffi blew that play. Nobody touched him. Nobody touched him, and he came through the gap, and he blew that play up.
Oh, he's just throwing his body wherever he needs. Look at this replay. I mean, he comes right in. No hesitation whatsoever.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
And number 52 for the Minster Wildcats got bent backwards. Joey Dwanger gets just pushed backwards.
Well, popped right up off the turf. Yeah, there's some cracking going on. We're sitting up here in the press box, and where it's nice and toasty, and I'm telling you, both of those teams are getting after one another.
Here goes 3rd and 8 from the 10-yard line, and Marion Local's going to take a timeout. They're going to think about it. There's a timeout on the field. We'll take a timeout here in the booth. You're watching high school football on WOSN. Tonight's Marion Local premier sponsor is OPAC in Osgood. For all your industrial painting, staining, and assembly needs, call OPAC. And our touchdown sponsor tonight is Busher Electric. Busher Electric is a full-service electrical contractor servicing the area communities for over 40 years. You can depend on Busher Electric for all your electrical needs. So, Billy, we got a slugfest here.
Oh,
we see
my
Minster
goodness gracious.
Takes the ball down the field. They get denied again in the red zone. And here we go, 3rd and 8, from the 10-yard line. Maybe the biggest play of the game right now.
Right now, they've got this Lee Corso not so fast, my friend, defense, and they're just they're stepping up when they need to, but give Minster a lot of credit defensively. They're holding their own.
Knopf's going to throw to the right side, and he's got a man out there, and a great open field tackle by the defensive back, number 14 for the Wildcats, Noah Schwederman. He doesn't make that tackle, Gil. He's going to get the first down easy, but now Marion Local has to punt from their own end zone.
You would think they would, yes.
Well, they've got Louse back in punt. He's on the goal line, and look, this is going to give Minster great field position as Connor Schmeezing is back on the 40-yard line. So Drew Louse gets a punt off, and it's going to roll, take a Marion Local bounce, and it'll go out of bounds at about the 47-yard line. So here we go, Gil. Minster in great field position with 2:56 to go in the third quarter. And I just can't say enough about the Minster defense right now. Really, really tightening up.
I would love to see what the total yards are right now for the game.
Yeah.
You've got to believe that the black and orange is probably winning the total yards.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah. They've thrown the ball through.
I think it's close, but they've done everything to put it in the end zone.
You're absolutely right. But give Marion Local credit. That defense is outstanding.
Both of them's good.
Yeah, when they have to bend but not break. So here goes Brogan Steffi. He's going to keep it himself. He goes to the 45, and a nice 5-yard gain by Brogan Steffi. And, boy, it's that fake that he goes to Connor Schmeezing. He's just keeping Marion Local honest. And we've got a Marion Local player down on the ground at about the 45-yard line, and he's going to set up, which is a good sign, but the trainer's going to come out. And that is –
I think it's Isaac Mullenkamp.
Yeah, number 52, Isaac Mullenkamp, is down on the ground. So – let's hope he's he's walking it off, so he's up and doing well, it looks like to me. So you get a nice round of applause by both crowds. Yep. Boy, that's here's something too, Gilly. Both of these schools respect each other so much. They compete so much in every sport that the level of sportsmanship is outstanding by these two schools.
Yeah, it's competitive, but you know what? The people that sit in the stands and the communities itself have great respect for both programs as well as everybody else in that MAC conference.
Absolutely. So
good seeing that young man pop
absolutely.
up.
2nd and 5 from the 42. Schmeezing will go off to the right side of Steffi, and they'll go James Niemeyer on the far right side. Watch that safety shade over trying to help with Niemeyer. And Steffi looks down the field, and he's going to throw deep down the middle. And he's got his man out there, and it is off the mark. He had James Niemeyer out there, and he bobbled it the first time, and he can't come up with the second chance.
Yeah, trying to see who was there on the breakup. Appeared to be number 6, Ryan Holman.
Oh, and he just misses it, but a great job there by Holman.
I think it was Holman and Cale Arns that appeared to be.
So bring up 3rd and 5 from the 42. And, boy, give credit to the Minster offensive line. They're giving Steffi all kinds of time to throw that ball. We'll go 3rd and 5 from the 42. Steffi will go back into the pistol. He's got Dylan Heitkamp who will go in motion. He'll go far right side.
Okay, he's going to take a timeout.
Coach Whiting's going to take a timeout. There's a timeout on the field. We'll take a timeout here in the booth. You're watching high school football on WOSN. Tonight's instant replay sponsor is Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken in Lima, Wapak, Delphus, and St. Mary's. Locally owned and operated, Lee's is not just famous for chicken, we're famous for catering too. And our timeouts are brought to you by Burke Petroleum, now offering propane for residential, farm, commercial, and industrial users. Burke Petroleum, dependable and available. Call 1-800-776-3097. So here come the Wildcats as they try to pick up this throw, and a big-time penetration there by the Marion Local Flyers. And you hear that roar from the Flyer faithful as they sniff that one out. And it's going to bring up a big 4th down, Gilly. And it looks like Minster's going to punt this one away.
The big fella, number 59, I don't quite have his number, Danny.
Now, this is interesting.
Big play there. Who's 59, partner, on the defense for the Flyers? Good job right there by that young man.
Isaac Mullenkamp.
Okay, did a great job right there.
So they'll send back Griffin Bruns. He'll go back to about the 10.
Boy, what a punt.
What a punt. It'll go out about the 8-yard line. So that's an interesting thing that on this side of the field, Minster does not go for it. They've got a lot of belief in their defense right now.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. And the Marion Local fans are upset about something. Not real sure what happened. But I think they're upset with the spot of the ball, maybe. Not real sure, but it looked like a good spot to me. It looked like it went out around the 7-8-yard line. So not real sure. But Minster's got him backed up.
Did you notice who's hobbling?
Did not notice who's hobbling. Who is it?
Quarterback.
Justin Knopf?
Yeah. He appears to be a little bit. That could be tightening up.
Yeah, sure. With that cold weather out there. So Knopf will go under center. Go 1st and 10 from the 7-yard line. They're going to run the ball right out of there and pick up about 3 yards. Ball carrier is 46 there for the Ethan Heitkamp for the Flyers.
Dwenger on the stop. Will Kanapke. Niemeyer. Yeah, it just seems like the legs tightening up a little bit. And maybe I'm seeing things. The older I get, the eyesight seems to go.
No, I think you're fine. So Heitkamp and Hess behind Knopf. will go 2nd and 5. And they go first man up the middle, and not much happening there, and it's going to bring up another 3rd down. So this is where Minster's been flourishing at, is in 3rd down situations. And the clock continues to run. Marion Local continues to lead 7-0. And everything's been as advertised tonight. 2 of the best teams in the state of Ohio just punching each other in the mouth.
Dwanger and Kanapke again on the stop. Will Kanapke. Big play here for
It is a big play here. They'll go
Wildcats.
3rd and 2 from the 15. Heitkamp and Hess behind Knopf. And they're going to go the second man, and he appears to pick it up.
Oh, that second effort could have got it.
And Minster says no, it's going to be 4th down. And
I think his second effort leaning forward got him just enough. Let's take a look here.
On the Lee's famous recipe instant replay, and I believe he did. Yeah, he got it right there.
Niemeyer got him low, but just couldn't sustain the tackle right there. That second effort got him the first down.
Picks up another Wabash Mutual first down.
But he had to earn it. He had to get every inch to get that first down.
Nobody leaving this one early, Gil.
No.
This place is packed, and everybody's sticking around for this one. And that's going to be the last play of the 3rd quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, the Marion Local Flyers trying to close this one out. They lead 7-0 over the Minster Wildcats. When we come back, we'll have 4th quarter action right here on WOSN. Tonight's 4th quarter sponsor is Betty's Natural Foods, your partner for better health. Come and see us at Betty's Natural Foods in Osgood. And tonight's presenting sponsor is Wapakoneta Ford. View our new and pre-owned inventory at wapakonetaford.net or visit us at 613 North Dixie Highway in Wapakoneta. Wapakoneta Ford is our presenting sponsor. Here we go, partner. 1 more quarter to go, and I can sit here all night and do this with these 2 teams.
What a quick 3rd quarter.
Yeah, right.
Goodness gracious.
We talk about it all the time. These 2 teams, they're just so disciplined. They don't make a lot of mistakes. You don't see a lot of nonsense on the field, and these 2 teams just get after it. So,
you love small school football. This is the ideal place to be.
This is awesome.
And a beautiful facility. Thank you to Wapak for hosting us tonight.
Boy, they take care of us.
They take care of us.
They go 1st and 10 from the 18. Knopf is in the pistol. He's going to hand the ball off. No, he's going to keep it. No, he's going to throw down the middle. He's got a man out there, and he throws deep, and he's got him. He misses the shot, and his intended target.
What a play by Steffi.
Griffin Bruns was his intended target, and he had him out there, Gil, and he just misses him.
Well, he had him by about 3 steps, and watch Steffi close.
My goodness, an unbelievable play by Brogan Steffi. I was confused on the play. I thought they handed off. I thought they pitched the ball back. And what does he do? He throws down the middle.
Wow.
Boy, that could have broke this game open. And they use Griffin Bruns on those type of plays. We saw him last week in the special teams department. He is a heck of an athlete. But what a better pass by Justin Knopf, who puts it right on the money. I'll go 2nd and 10 from the 18. Knopf is under center. He's going to hand the ball off to Heitkamp off the left side, and he's going to pick up some tough yards. There he goes across the middle. Ethan Heitkamp, he's going to bust it open. He's at the 50. Nobody's going to catch him, Gil. He's going to take it to the house, and he's going to score a Busher Electric touchdown, a big-time run by Ethan Heitkamp. You got to be kidding me, Gil. All the slugging and all the tugging we've had tonight, and he breaks one
Let's see how many
80 yards. First tackle, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. That's a young man that wants to win a football game, is it not? And look at how tight he holds that ball. No one's going to get it from him. And the Marion Local Flyers take a 13-0 lead.
You don't think the juice is flowing for that young man, right?
My
goodness. Nobody was going to take that out of his hands.
So they'll try for the extra point here with 11:37 to go. And Minster jumps off sides, and they'll try this one again. So maybe, Gil, that's the touchdown that does Minster in. But there's 11:37 to go. We saw Brogan Steffi, and the way he can throw the ball, the Wildcats aren't out of this one.
No. 11:37 to go, but they're going to have to get some points on this next possession, partner.
Yeah, it is imperative that they get this to a one-score game. And they just do that. That's what Marion Local does, Gil. They just pound and pound and pound, and finally they break one loose. And there you saw just the outstanding ability of that offense. There's the snap. The hold is good. The kick is up. And it is good. With 11:37 to go, the Marion Local Flyers lead the Minster Wildcats 14-0. You're watching high school football on WOSN. Tonight's presenting sponsor is Wapakoneta Ford. View our new and pre-owned inventory at wapakonetaford.net or visit us at 613 North Dixie Highway in Wapakoneta. Folks, get over there, see these fine people at Wapakoneta Ford. They do a terrific job, not only in their car sales, but advertising for local high school sports. That's the kind of company that you want to shop at, Wapakoneta Ford.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
I had a smile on your face. You're going to go buy a car, aren't you?
Yeah.
Hey, we appreciate Wapakoneta Ford. That is a fantastic place to go find a new or used car. So look at the lights, Gilly. They're flashing bright tonight. Everybody excited on the Marion Local sideline. Minster's got their work cut out for them, but they've got the tools and the weapons to get it done.
They do. They do. And you know what? Huge possession right here.
Absolutely is. What a great drive by Marion Local, Gil. They showed you why they're the #1 team in the state. They just keep coming at you, and eventually something breaks. And
they don't panic.
They do not panic. No, they do not panic. My goodness, are they fun to watch.
The wind's picking up. That's twice the ball's dropped off. Yep, there comes Mr. Bruns.
Yeah, we still got precipitation. We still got kids in short sleeves, which I'm just blown away.
I like how you say that. Talking about going into weather broadcasting.
Oh, yeah.
Precipitation.
We've got a –
how about you just say it's getting a little crappy out?
Yeah, there you go.
The winter's around the corner.
You're absolutely right.
Precipitation. Come on.
Here comes Minster, and they'll get some nice field position as they bring it up to about the 30-yard line. And let's see who that was. Heitkamp with the return. He picks it up at the 15, and he takes it down to the 28, 29-yard line. He gets smacked. Boy, helmet hit. My goodness. So 11:31 to go. Danny Holbrook, Darren Gilbert from Mercy Health Field on the campus of Wapakoneta High School. And Gil, the more I come down here, the more I just love this facility and the people that take care of this take care of us here at WSN.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You like the food they put out for. Oh, you do.
Absolutely.
You do. So Steffi will go in the pistol. He's got Schmeezing out to the left. He's going to go Schmeezing off the right side, and he's going to pick up about 2 yards. Minster, no panic in their offensive sets. They continue to run the ball, and they will stay with what got them there.
Isaac Mullenkamp right there, and Bryant Meyer. That's good to see Isaac Mullenkamp back into the ball game for the Flyers.
So, Gil, the winner of this game will play the winner of Columbus Grove and Delphus St. John's. No matter who that is, it's going to be a fantastic game.
Last report, it was 7-0.
That's right. It was
Columbus Grove.
Fantastic game. That'll be next weekend. Don't know where that'll be. And Steffi's going to keep it himself, and he goes through the middle. And, boy, he got hit in the middle by Ethan Heitkamp, and he got bent backwards.
Yeah, somebody had him by the ankles, and Mr. Heitkamp decided to clean the action up, and he did it very well.
He sure did. 10:30 to go here in the fourth quarter. Marion Local continues to lead 14-0. Minster trying to claw their way back in this one. That'll bring up 3rd and 3, a big-time third down right here. Well, you got to believe they're going to keep it in Brogan Steffi's hand, Gil.
It's either going to be with his arm or with his feet.
That's what I'm saying. Steffi's in the pistol. He's going to keep it himself. He goes up the middle, and he's going to be short. He's going to be short by about a yard, and decision time right now. Look, it's 4th and 1.
What a nice play right there by Bryant Meyer.
Met him in the middle, didn't he?
Just put the boom on him right there. It's going to be 4th and 2.
Yeah, it's going to be 4th and 2. Correction there. I thought it was closer than that. But, boy, you're down 14 with 9 minutes to go here, Gil. This is a big-time decision. You know Marion Local is going to come after you hard. What's your play call here, big guy? You're a basketball coach.
Thank you. I'll use that as an excuse.
Well, Minster's going to take a timeout, and they're going to think about it. We're going to take a timeout and let you think about it. You're watching high school football on WOSN. Tonight's scoreboard sponsor is Home and Insurance, your trusted local insurance specialist, member of the Wayne Insurance Group, with 2 locations to serve you in Chickasaw and Versailles. And our instant replay sponsor is Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken, located in Wapak, Delphus, and St. Mary's. Locally owned and operated, Lee's is not just famous for chicken, we're famous for catering too. Nothing better than their gravy, Gil. We talk about it every broadcast. Lee's Famous Recipe
You and your gravy.
There goes Steffi. 4th and 2, the biggest play of the game so far. Steffi's in the pistol. He's got Smeezing off to the right. He's going to throw, Gil. He's going to throw down the middle, and he's got him. And he missed it.
Great hit.
James Niemeyer had it, and he was hit by Griffin Bruns, and Marion Locals in business, Gil. They've got great field position.
Yeah, well-thrown ball. Just a great defensive play right there, stripping it out of Niemeyer's hands.
My goodness, he had Niemeyer across the middle. And you're right, a great defensive effort. That's going to put Marion Local 1st and 10 to the 38. And really, Gil, I got to believe they're going to keep this ball on the ground for this drive, would you not? But as I say that.
I don't know.
As I say that.
You know, you got the young man over here on this far side, Mr. Holscher, that's capable of.
Oh, they're going to throw it. Parker Hess,
boy.
And he's got a man out there. And they're going to throw it, and it's picked. Oh, no, I thought it was picked off. But a great play there, and almost a interception by Caleb Kaus, and he was in coverage. Boy, trickeration by the Flyers.
Yeah, Niemeyer also back there.
Well, they're so far so good for my theory, keeping it on the ground. You're absolutely right, Gil. What a play!
You told me.
I did. I said you're right.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Right. I owe you.
I'm breaking out into a sweat.
Oh, goodness. Hey, nice seeing our boss, Nick Fraley, here tonight, hanging out with
him and his girlfriend, Sarah.
They've come up to the booth now. They just
Still calls me Mr. Gilbert.
There goes big number 46, Ethan Heitkamp, rumbling and stumbling and going towards that first down marker.
Bumbling.
Forgot bumbling.
What did you hear, Kelsey, at halftime?
Did not.
Why do you call him Mr. Gilbert?
Respect, right? Respect.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Sarah's a good girl. She keeps Nick in line. Yeah. It was good seeing those guys tonight.
Princess of positivity.
We'll hear her tomorrow on the radio. Here we go, Gilly. 3rd and 2nd from the 30. And off his under center. He's going to give it to Heitkamp, and he's going to pick up an easy.
Yeah, it's time to milk some
first
clock
down.
If you're the Flyers.
Another Wabash Mutual telephone first down. So that phone's been ringing all night for that young man as he picks up another first down. And that clock continues to run. Minster has 1 timeout, Gilly. Marion Local's got 2. So you got to believe that that's going to come into play here.
Well, and I don't want to speak too soon, but how many turnovers we had tonight?
Yeah, you're right.
0.
So Knopf will go under center, and he's going to hand the ball off. And he'll go off the left side and gets away from the pack. There you saw Ethan Heitkamp go clear across the left side, spins around.
Made something out of nothing.
Absolutely he did.
Dwanger and Bornhorst on the stop.
Gilly, it's so odd that these two teams played earlier in the year, and Marion Local wins 21-0. Here we are at 14-0. They put
almost
it in
almost
a carbon copy of that game, and you just see Marion Local's ability to wear them down. But what an effort by Minster tonight.
Oh, no question. And the yardage that they put up, I don't think Marion Local's seen that this year.
So Knopf will go under center, and he's going to hand off the ball. And nothing doing there as the Wildcat defensive front, they stymie Parker Hess on that carry.
Good job right there. Fremel on the stop.
Clock continues to run. We're at 7:18 on the on the Home and Insurance scoreboard. It'll be 3rd and 6 from the 22. Boy, if Minster can get out of here without giving up any points, that would be a big-time victory for them. And then they're going to have to hurry on offense.
Well, that's the key. I mean, Marion's not only getting yardage here, partner, but they're also taking time off the clock.
And Knopf's going to take it right up the middle, and he's spinning around, and he takes it to the 7-yard line. Ethan Heitkamp takes him in to the Home and Interiors red zone, and look at how hard he's running and just knocking people down.
Almost got the official.
Yes, he did. So that's going to bring up a 1st and goal from the 8-yard line with 6:33 to go here in the fourth quarter. You got to believe the game would be different if Minster would have punched it in the 2 times they had it in the red zone. You really got to believe that.
Yeah.
So they'll go Heitkamp again straight up the middle, and he gets towards the goal line at about the 3-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Yeah, how many times did they get the ball beyond half, midfield?
Yeah.
I want to say half court again, but midfield. At least, 3?
Yes. 2 times in the first half, once in the third quarter. So, yeah, they've done a great job offensively moving the ball.
Absolutely.
This has been an absolutely fantastic.
The game plan and everything that they prepared for on both sides of the ball.
Yep, so Heitkamp will be directly behind Knopf. They'll swing it back to Parker Hess as he goes to the right side, and he takes it in. Takes it in for another Busher Electric touchdown, and the Marion Local Flyers take a 20-0 lead with 5:43 to go. And this is the blueprint we saw the first time these two teams played.
Yeah, the big fella's up front, opening up a crease just large enough for that young man to bulldoze his way to the end zone.
They'll bring out Carson Bills to try to tap on that extra point. So if this holds true, Gilly, Marion Local will move on to the state semifinals where they will play the winner of Columbus Grove Delphos St. John's. And,
last reported was 14-0.
Yep, and that kick is up.
Columbus Grove.
And it is good with 5:43 to go in the fourth quarter. Yeah. The Marion Local Flyers lead the Minster Wildcats 21-0. You're watching high school football on WOSC. Tonight's presenting sponsor is Wapakoneta Ford. View our new and pre-owned inventory at wapakonetaford.net or visit us at 613 North Dixie Highway in Wapakoneta. Tonight's Marion Local premier sponsor is OPAC in Osgood. For all your industrial painting, staining, and assembly needs, call OPAC. So Marion Local takes it down the field at the most crucial time, Gilly. They punch it in the end zone. They lead this one with 5:43 to go, 21-0.
Well, that's the key point. Not only did they punch it in, but they took time off the clock. I'm trying to keep my mind focused. I'm looking over at the far side at the Minster student section, and I'm freezing just watching all those young men over there with no T-shirts on.
I did not notice that.
Good grief.
The Minster kids have their shirts off.
Shirts off, and some of them in tank tops. Oh, my goodness.
You got to love high school football. You got to love high school athletics, Gil. Did
anybody tell them kids it's 32 degrees out?
Schmeezing takes the ball at the 15. He'll bring it to the 25, and he'll be taken down at about the 17-yard line by a host of Marion Local Flyers. So 5:37 to go here. They're down 21-0. You got to believe Brogan Steffi and the Wildcats are going to be slinging the ball, trying to move it up towards the goal line.
Yep, I totally agree.
Gil, you want to talk about another great night of sponsorship here on WSN Home and Insurance, Lee's Famous Recipe, Burke Petroleum, Wabash Mutual, Betty's Natural Foods, Wapakoneta Ford, OPAC, Home and Interiors, and Busher Electrics. Again, a great night in the community.
It just keeps getting larger and larger, and, we truly appreciate the support for WSN.
Steffi's going to throw far down the left side, and he's got a man out there.
Nice throw.
And a nice pitch and catch. Cole Richards with the connection there, and Steffi throws that one a country mile, Gil. Plenty of time to throw the ball.
Everman and Nagel on the stop.
That's going to bring up another Wabash Mutual telephone first down. Steffi will go into the pistol. He looks to throw the ball. And he's going to step up in the pocket. He's going to throw to the left side, and he's got his man out there, and the connection's made to number 8. That's Dylan Heitkamp. So 2 plays and about 30 yards down the field. Here come the Wildcats.
The Wildcats, yep. They're going to, like you said, they're going to go on the arm right here. And
bring up.
He was successful, Danny, the last time I think they played. He threw for over 200 yards against Marion Local, if my memory serves me correctly, after Mr. Status Station.
And there's a
Mark
flag down, and that one skips on the turf.
And I think we're going to get a hold.
You are going to get a hold. Now, if that is the case, that's going to be the first hold of the night against the Wildcats.
First penalty.
I think you're right.
What have we had?
We've had a couple
2
of holding
holds,
penalties, yeah, and
3 holds,
and a defensive pass interference.
4 penalties.
Yeah.
What does that say about the fundamentals of both ball clubs?
Says they're disciplined and they know what they want to do.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, they teach the game the right way, and And that's why they're playing in a regional championship game.
That'll bring up 1st and 10 from the 44. Steffi will go in the pistol. Niemeyer on the right side. Looks across the field. He's going to throw to the right. He's got a man out there. He's got Schmeezing out there. He'll go across midfield, and he'll get out of bounds. So a nice grab there by number 10, Connor Schmeezing. No one went out there with him, and he makes the pitch and catch, and he goes across midfield.
Yeah, he got a majority of the yards back. He got it back to the
original line of scrimmage.
Original line of scrimmage. Going to make it, what, 2nd and 10?
Bring up 2nd and 10 from the 44-yard line. So here we'll go empty backfield again with 5:08 to play. Doing a great job of stopping that clock and getting out of bounds. Now, Steffi's going to throw to the right side, and he's got his man out there, James Niemeyer, and that's going to be another Wabash Mutual first down, but a great pitch and catch there. Now, we know that Marion Local is playing a little softer coverage right now because they're allowing the clock to run, but Minster's doing a great job of keeping it out of the middle of the field and using the boundaries.
Using the boundaries, stopping the clock.
So Steffi will go empty backfield again. They'll go trips to the left and 2 receivers. They're going 5 wide on this drive here, and they'll bring Schmeezing back to the backfield. Yes, he did. And Steffi's going to look to throw again. He's going to throw down the right side, and he got Niemeyer out there, and he misses him, and the defender fell down. That was Bills. That was Bruns.
What a matchup between those two tonight.
Oh, it's been fantastic.
Both athletic specimens, both run really well.
Oh, by the way, Gil.
Yeah.
You talk about a matchup in football. This is going to be a really good matchup in basketball.
You think?
They're both really loaded.
Yeah.
So Steffi again will go 2nd and 10 from the 34. He'll go empty backfield. He looks to throw it. He's under pressure, and he's going to throw it down the middle and just overshoots his intended target, number 14, Noah Schwederman. Well, he had to get rid of that one, Gil, because he was under heavy pressure.
Yeah, that's one of those he had to unload.
Bring up a 3rd and 10 from the 34-yard line.
There's going to be a bunch of good MAC basketball teams this year,
Danny. They sure are. There always is.
Coldwater.
That'll bring up 3rd and 10 from the 34. Steffi looks to throw the ball. He's going to step up in the pocket, and he is going to be avoids the rush. Are you kidding me? He's going to throw it up, and he's got a man out there and nearly picked off, and his intended target was Niemeyer, I believe.
Wow.
How does he get out of this, Gil? Watch the least famous
Just quick feet.
That is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Almost picked off there. A great effort there by Ryan Homan. Boy, Ryan Homan's everywhere. We talk about these guys. We don't say much about Ryan Homan, and that cat's everywhere.
Yeah, and he's backup quarterback also.
He's really good, too.
He is. Number 5 out there, Mr.
4th and
Mesher.
10,
he's
Gil.
a quarterback for him.
4th and 10. We got it all on the line right here. Steffi's in an empty backfield. He's got trips to the left, 2 receivers to the right. They'll go 5 wide. He's going to throw it down the middle, and he's got Niemeyer, and he's going to take it into the end zone for a Busher Electric touchdown. They caught him off guard there. James Niemeyer takes it in for 6 and a 21-6 Marion Local lead.
Yeah, it almost looks like there was a blown coverage right there by the Flyers. Great execution there by the Wildcats.
The drive they needed, Gil.
It is the drive they needed.
Yeah. So this is number 22, Beckham Steffi. Kick is up, and it is good. So with 4:39 to go in the 4th quarter, the Marion Local Flyers lead the Minster Wildcats 21-7. You're watching high school football on WOSC. Tonight's scoreboard sponsor is Homan's Insurance, your trusted local insurance specialist, member of the Wayne Insurance Group, with 2 locations to serve you in Chickasaw and Versailles. And Marion Local's premier sponsor tonight is, tonight's Red Zone sponsor, sorry about that, is Home Interiors in New Bremen. Creating each version of home is the fulfilling work that keeps us going and striving to deliver the best quality we can. I'm getting tongue-tied, Gilly.
You are
I'm talking a lot, and that's hard to get me off my game when I'm talking a lot.
And I'm just being quiet.
Yeah, you're just quiet, Gil. You're just that quiet guy.
I'm a quiet kind of guy.
Sound like Winnie the Pooh over there. Oh. Bother. 4:39 to go in this one. We've had a dandy. It is as advertised. And we're getting an onside kick.
Catch. Let's see who that is.
That's our guy.
Number 45.
Griffin. Oh, number 45. You're right. Parker Hess. Got the good hands team out there,
like,
Gil.
you know what? It's mine.
Got the good hands team out there. So 4:39 to go. You got to believe Marion Local's going to want to keep this one on the ground and try to run the clock out. Minster's got one timeout left, Gilly, and a huge, huge possession here for Minster if they want to get back in this one.
Well, this is where they need the big TO. We're not talking about a timeout.
You're talking about a turnover. Yeah, you're right. So Heitkamp and Hess are in the backfield, and they'll hand it to Hess.
Good job securing the football.
Yeah, that is Heitkamp, Ethan Heitkamp. Well, you got 46 and 45 back there. It's kind of confusing from our vantage point clear up here in the box. And I'm not complaining. This is a nice warm box.
Holman on the stop along with Barnhorst.
Bring up 2nd and 7 from the 48.
Yeah, I'm so impressed with both teams on the defensive side of the ball.
It's just been a fantastic high school football game. And Knopf will go in the pistol, and he's going to keep it himself, and he is going to pick up a big-time, and I mean big-time, Wabash Mutual first down. That resets the chains, and that's trouble
really
for Minster.
Good on this one.
That is trouble for Minster there, Gil. That's
Max Kanapke with the tackle, but not until another first down.
And that's going to keep that clock running. Minster down 14. Danny Holbrook, Darren Gilbert from Mercy Health Field on the campus of Wapakoneta High School. An unbelievable high school football game, round 4 of the Ohio High School football playoffs. And they'll flip it back. And this is Parker Hess, and he picks up about 3 yards. And you got to wonder when Minster's going to use that timeout.
Will Kanapke on the stop.
Boy, the resilience and the no-quit in the Minster Wildcats has been fantastic to watch, and the ability to control the line of scrimmage by Marion Local has been outstanding. I mean, this has been one of those high school games where you and I will talk about for years to come.
Well, so will these kids.
Absolutely.
Winning or losing, they're going to talk about this for years to come.
Sure will. That'll bring up 2nd and 7 on the 36-yard line. They'll hand to the first man up, and that is Ethan Heitkamp. And he picks up another Busher Electric first down. Excuse me.
Alberson Heitkamp on the stop.
Wabash Mutual first down.
Dylan Heitkamp. Got to be careful because there's an Ethan Heitkamp. Want to bet they're probably related?
I bet they are, Gilly.
And these kids all know one another. You know, they do things during the summertime together, and Acme baseball and AAU basketball.
And there goes Heitkamp, goes off the left side, and he picks up about 5 yards. And that clock continues to run, Gilly, with 2:13 to go as they inch towards that goal line.
And if they keep cranking 3 and 4 yards at a pop, it makes it difficult for Coach Whiten to burn that last time out, because you like to put him in a 2nd or 3rd and long, and right now, 2nd and 5?
Well, yeah, they're getting so much on 1st and 2nd down that it's really tough to get them in a hole in 3rd and long. So we'll go 2nd and 5 on the 24. Parker Hess directly behind him. They'll go Heitkamp off the left side, and he's going to be short of the first down by about 2 yards. So I'm going to bring up 3rd and about 2.5.
Good job on the gang tackling there by.
And that's where Minster's going to take this timeout with
Minster
1:34 to go. And I think that's a good time to take that timeout on 3rd down. Again, if you stop them here, obviously I believe Marion Local 3rd and 2 more than likely are going to go for it on 4th down just to keep the clock running.
Yeah, this is where you're going to have to take a shot defensively and do something that you're not
accustomed to doing.
Yeah, that's a good word. Yeah. And just take your chance and see what happens here. But you got to believe one more first down, and you can put this into the books, and Marion Local's going to march on if they get this first down.
Well, if all indications are correct, Gilly, Marion Local, they win this one, they will play Columbus Grove. We have talked about it for months.
Saw it last year.
Yeah, we saw it last year. We've talked about it for months. It's the matchup that a lot of people have wanted, and it looks like you're going to get it next week in the state semifinals.
Wow.
What a matchup that will be.
That's a game that I know Columbus Grove has waited 365 days to play,
yes.
And they were right there. I believe it was 0-0 at halftime last year, wasn't it, Danny, when we were over there? Ended up 14 or 21-0, if my memory serves me correctly. I could be wrong.
Here go 3rd and 3, and they'll go first man up, and he's going to pick up the first down. And there you see Ethan Heitkamp picks up the first down, and that's probably going to do it.
Hey, we got to show some love for the Marion Local linemen.
Oh, they were fantastic
tonight. Let's take a look at them. And Luke Kunkler, offensive tackle. Adam Winter, offensive guard. Colton Arns, center. Tommy Winter, offensive guard. And Tyler Ungrew, along with Oliver Holzman at tight end. Just a great job up front by them young men.
And they're going to take a knee.
And I really, Danny, I'm going to give a shout-out to Minster's offensive line, too. Cole Alberts at tight end, Tyler Hess, Will Fremmel, Evan Pranger, Grady Hine, Ian Holman. Just a phenomenal job on both ball clubs at the line of scrimmage.
Knopf will take the knee, and that's going to do it. The Marion Local Flyers, they win this one 21-7, Gil, the number 1 ranked team in the state. They move on, seeking a 3rd consecutive state title, and boy, they are every bit as advertised.
They are every bit as advertised, and they got challenged tonight, and they responded. What I really like to see right there at the end of the game, you saw both of those kids, patting one another on the head, congratulating one another. That's just great sportsmanship, and as we go through this line tonight, there's going to be a lot of upset Minster kids playing their last high school game. Like you said, all 11 starters on the defensive side of the ball being seniors, but they have nothing to hang their head about. They battled and they competed. They did everything that Coach Whiting had planned along with his defensive coordinator and staff. And what a great high school football game. It's too bad one of these teams had to lose, but congratulations to the Flyers. They extend that winning streak.
Sure.
Move on to the state semifinals. As of now, we believe it's Columbus Grove. We'll just have to wait and see at a location to be determined. But what a great football game.
All right, we're going to step aside, Gil. When we come back, we're going to have our Stolly Hustle Award winner. You've been watching high school football on WOSN. Welcome back to Mercy Health Field on the campus of Wapakoneta High School, where tonight the Marion Local Flyers defeat the Minster Wildcats 21-7. You can check out our highlights of tonight's Stolly Hustle Award winner on the WSN YouTube page. And Gilly, we're going to go with a guy that did it on both sides of the ball. Number 46, Ethan Heitkamp. He was fantastic on the defensive side. He ran the ball hard. He just did everything for his team tonight.
He did everything, that he needs to do. And, the young man's a senior. His leadership plays a big part in that. Dinged up earlier this year, appears to be fully recovered. But, it starts with him and his other core of linebackers and supporting cast. But like you said, then he flips over to the offensive side between him and Parker Hess running the football. It's just a two-headed monster that creates defensive havoc for teams because they just run so hard and play so hard. But Ethan Heitkamp, I think, is well deserving of it tonight. And they just win another regional championship. And
yeah, they keep moving on, right?
They just keep moving on, and they've got 2 more games, and they're on their way to another state championship. They've got a tough opponent coming up next week. And it's going to take 2, whether it be them or their opponent, to win that state title.
And Gilly, no disrespect to Minster Wildcats. They were fantastic tonight. They had 2 losses to Marion Local this year, and they played Marion Local as good as anybody's all year in losing 21.
Not only once, but twice. And, and Coach Whiting and his staff, I know they're hurting right now, and as well as the players. However, everybody in the yellow and blue have respect for what Minster provided tonight, effort-wise, and just an unbelievable job. And Coach Goodwin is going to be the first one to pay his what's the correct word I'm looking for here,
Pay
partner?
his dues, yeah.
Paid his dues, and tell Coach Whiting, what kind of effort his kids give tonight. And Marion Local had to work for everything that they got tonight. And, again,
absolutely,
the things that are broke,
that's right.
which isn't very many things,
No reason to do.
they're marching on again.
Yeah. Hey, a special thanks to the athletic department here, Brad Rex, the athletic director, and all the great people at Wapakoneta. They just treat us so good. So fortunate to get to come down here, and they do a fantastic first class. Greg, all those guys.
Greg Rupert, yeah. Tom Hunter, they all do a great job.
And big time thanks to our camera guys and girls, Derek Henry, Kelsey Beimer, Wayne Getz, our director. For you, Gilly, an outstanding job, partner.
Another one in the books.
Let's do it again next week. I'm Danny Holbrook. You've been watching high school football on WOSN.